Live from beautiful Oriole Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Trevor Rogers. What's the word on him? Coming up on the first pitch, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And we're underway in Baltimore. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fastball is outside. That one misses.
That's outside.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Step off throw to first. Witt getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .350. On the ground. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Vinny Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike one. Just underway from Baltimore. Outside with a breaking ball. Next over in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now a pop-up on the infield. He's under it. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jack Caglione swings through it for strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Late on that fastball. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, bases full. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is
got him swinging for the kill. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Ball one.
if they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
The 1-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. On a line out towards center. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
At the plate, Michael Massey just missed. Two on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. Couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just missed.
Cole taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swinging a foul out of play. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. That's out to center field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound today, Cole Reagans.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's the second baseman,
Leading
Holiday.
off for the Orioles, second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Way inside, gets out of the way. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2.
Nope, that's off
Don't
the plate.
miss
Ball
in the
2.
zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas makes the catch, and there's one away.
Batting second, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Reagans, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. There's a process too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
Swings through it for the K.
Batting
Went back
third,
to the slider, and it was a good idea. 2 down, bases empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And that one fouled off.
All 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 down, nobody on. inside ball four.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And the 0-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And ball that's outside.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park, and to the plate for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play. And I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
He's back safely. In the air, left field. Ward running hard to get it. And a foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Inside.
Garcia in the box, lays off for ball one. And the 1-0. Grounder might be 2. 1 second. A sensational double play.
That taking yourself double play can be a little tough sometimes because you got to get to the bag, you got to avoid the runner sliding in, but that second baseman did an outstanding job. He's really smooth with it, and he actually made it look pretty easy. Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
That's out.
Fastball in for a strike. And now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back. Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out towards right center field. Caglione on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one outside. And it's 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. On to the 3rd inning. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Rogers back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Jack Caglione. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. And it's strike 2. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Caglione off of first with 2 away.
Ball. That pitch is up.
This one in the air right field. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 0-2. That one
Nope,
just
that's down.
misses.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Caught him looking for the K. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup, Jackson Holliday. Now at the plate, fly to center his first time. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. That's
Ball,
a
that's
little bit
low.
low. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Good eye right there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Henderson,
Ball,
the
that's
next
out.
to hit, takes outside.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 2 down. That one fouled hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the top of the 4th. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Ball 1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And that one almost hit him. That one misses.
Take your
so
break.
leadoff walk.
Now batting, left fielder, Isaac Collins.
And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 out man at first. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss there.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Hey!
Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one almost got him. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8.
Batting, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Inside ball.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To the right side. Oh, wow. Nice play from his knees. The throw.
He's out.
And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Next to hit, Dylan Beavers. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. This one popped up. Witt. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th and to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hey!
And that one is lifted in the air. A dive, and he can't haul it in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Witt gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Colin Selby.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Fought off foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. That one to first. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
The lefty to 1-0. He was late there, strike 1. This one in the air right field, and it drops in. And a man aboard.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Late on that fastball. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he dives back in safely. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball, that's out.
That one is absolutely belted. Carry carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A two-run blast. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 3-2. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. In the air out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Hooked around that pitch on the outside.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Alex Lang.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings through that one. 0-1. In the air, right field. 1 away. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. A walk, and he's also singled. Now a quick throw to first.
No, he's
Holliday
safe.
back in on a dive. That one
That's a ball.
misses. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Last
That's
two
ball
pitches
2.
have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Sliced hard but foul. Holliday over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Now batting first baseman, Pete Alonso.
What do you
Check
got?
swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. The 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a base hit right there. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that's the inning.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the
and they make a
Orioles.
change to start the
Number
6th.
68,
The new pitcher, Tyler Wells.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Michael Massey,
Up
the next to
for the
hit.
Royals,
He's 0 for
second
1.
baseman, Michael Massey.
The Orioles leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Almost got him. Lifted in the air, out to left. Out number 2.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder Isaac Collins.
And that one upstairs. Not even close there. And the count is 2-0.
Hey!
Into center. Cowser coming on. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here in Baltimore and into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Out towards right center field. Caglione on the move. Can't get there. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Hey!
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
Ward aboard here at first with nobody out.
No, that's low.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the dirt, throws to second, and now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
designated hitter Ryan Mountcastle.
And that is out of play.
Ball 1.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Colton Cowser. Now pitching for
New
Kansas
pitcher in the
City,
game for the
number
Royals,
25,
Nick Mears.
Nick Mears.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And that's it for a strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. That one fouled off. And now 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball lifted in the air to center. And the inning is over. Back now at Oriole Park, we go to the top of the seventh. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. That one drifts inside. This to third. Can't get there, and it deflects off him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The changeup missing. Going to count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering upstairs. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Head for a slide, and he's safe. Back even. It's 3-3.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Win. The next to hit takes ball 1. The 1-0. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
The 1-1. On the ground right side. Toss to Alonso. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
First baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And that one fouled off.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pick.
Nice grab, and they get the out. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. The new pitcher in the game, Dietrich Enns. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a ball.
That's in.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Relay to second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Nope, outside. Ball inside.
Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
And fouled off. The Royals trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 1-2. Goes down looking.
Now batting,
The pitcher on here, Lucas Ursig.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Collins settles underneath it, and the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Royals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Right through there for a strike.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
And down on strikes. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Short hop liner, handled it short. Henderson over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins.
Hey!
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And 1-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Outside.
Well, that's off the plate.
Now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses, and now 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run.
Well, that's a strikeout. Cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself,
outside,
how did I miss
ball.
that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 2-1. Late swing, fouled off. Inside, almost got him. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit. It looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Inside, just missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Flips it from the ground. That's 1 and 2. What a play.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor.
Base is empty after the double play. Next to hit, Ward. 1 for 3.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge. Leading off for Kansas City, center fielder Lane Thomas.
And that's way high. Ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one away. So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Maikel Garcia.
Yeah, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Check swing, he held up, and it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
And strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. That's towards center. Cowser. And that is that.
Now pitching for Kansas
We're back,
City.
and on the mound is the closer, Carlos Estevez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Fought off foul. One-run game, bottom 9. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Sends it across to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And takes low for ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Caglione coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. The Royals trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining.